Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. We got 14 matchups on this NFL slate today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action here. And yeah, guys, we'll hop in it. Very busy slate today. Last week of football. A lot of crazy matchups. A lot of people out. I mean, it's probably a tough day to bet on NFL, but we'll do our best here. Starting with the Baltimore Ravens versus Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals opening up as a 9-point home favorite with the over-under at 39.5. Ravens coming into this matchup 10-6, 6-9-1 covering the spread. The Bengals 11-4, 12-3 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Baltimore is 6-4. As far as injuries go, still no Lamar. Yeah, I mean, there's so many people they have that are questionable and out. Bengals, no major injuries for the Bengals here. Baltimore coming off a Pitt loss. Bengals, I mean, they're 9-1 in their last 10. They're on a 7-game win streak right now. Didn't get to play their last game against the Bills, a game they were winning in the first quarter, due to that injury. And didn't really get to play a full week last week. And I'm liking the Bengals here at home. I mean, they're super hot. And Baltimore's really strong. I mean, these last five games, I mean, they've scored 13, 17, 3, 16, 10. I mean, they have trouble scoring. In Cincinnati, the lowest they scored is 20 points. I mean, they're scoring 20 plus points every game here. Give me Bengals -9 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Carolina Panthers versus the New Orleans Saints. Saints opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 41.5. Carolina coming into this matchup 6-10, 8-8 covering the spread. The Saints 7-9, 7-9 covering the spread. We got the Saints coming into this matchup 7-3, 7-3 head-to-head here. And as far as injuries go, don't see any crazy injuries in this matchup here. Carolina coming off a Tampa Bay loss. Saints on a little 3-game winning streak, coming off a nice Philly win. Carolina just 3-9 against the Saints, 1-10 on the road. You know, they've been a horrible road team this year. I'm gonna buy a point. I'm gonna take the Saints -2.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 40. Cleveland coming into this matchup 7-9, 8-8 covering the spread. The Steelers 8-8, 9-6-1 covering the spread. Head-to-head, the Pitt is 5-4-1 here. Kind of another ugly matchup. Cleveland coming off a Washington win. Pitt on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Baltimore win here. Cleveland 1-18 against Pitt on the road. That's crazy. They haven't been able to beat Pitt in very many years, which is crazy. I don't know why I look at this game and I just see it's a running kind of game. It's very winnable on both sides here. I like the Browns. I'm gonna buy a point. I like Browns +3.5 on the road. I think it'll be that kind of game here, and we'll take a shot with the Browns. Next matchup, we got the Houston Texans versus the Indianapolis Colts. Colts opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 37.5. Texans coming into this matchup 2-13-1, 7-8-1 covering the spread. The Colts 4-11-1, 6-10 covering the spread. Head-to-head, the Colts are 7-2-1. I don't see any crazy injuries here. Looks like Sam Ehlinger is the quarterback this week. Houston 1-9 in their last 10, coming off a 31-3 loss against the Jags. Colts 1-9 in their last 10. They're on a 5-game losing streak. I'm sorry, a 6-game losing streak here. Just an ugly matchup. That doesn't mean anything for either team here. We'll take the home team. We'll take Colts -2.5 and money line. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Chicago Bears. Vikings opening up as a 7-point road favorite with the over-under at 42.5. Vikings coming into this matchup 12-4, 6-9-1 covering the spread. The Bears 3-13, 5-10-1 covering the spread. Head to head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 games. Big game for Minnesota. They have a chance, to get good position, good playoff position here. Minnesota coming off that horrible Green Bay loss. Chicago on a 9-game losing streak here. It has been rough for them. Yeah, don't really trust this. Nathan Peterman's going to be the quarterback in this game. No Justin Fields. Give me the Vikings -6.5 and money line on the road here. Next matchup, we got the New York Jets versus the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 37. Jets coming into this matchup 7-9, 8-8 covering the spread. The Dolphins 8-8, 8-8 covering the spread. Miami, this is a must-win game for them to make the playoffs. Yeah, big game for Miami. Joe Flacco is going to be the quarterback for the Jets today. Yeah, no Tua. A big game for the Dolphins. Jets, they're on a 5-game losing streak. Coming off a 6- and 3-point game their last 2 games. They have been struggling to score. Dolphins, they're on a 5-game losing streak too. Despite them being able to score, they haven't been able to win. And I like the Dolphins here. I'm going to take the more talented team at home. I think Dolphins will find a way, make the playoffs, get it done here. And I'm going to buy a point. I'm taking Dolphins -2.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. Bills opening up as a 7.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 43.5. Patriots coming into this matchup 8-8, 7-8-1 covering the spread. The Bills 12-3, 7-7-1 covering the spread. Head to head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 games. We got the Patriots coming off a Miami win. Buffalo on a 6-game winning streak. Didn't get to play the last game due to that, that injury where that game got canceled. So they are on a 6-game winning streak coming into this, and I think they want to close the season out right here. And I like the Bills at home. I'm gonna buy a point. I'm taking Bills -6.5 and money line in this one. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 40.5. Bucks coming into this matchup 8-8, 4-11-1 covering the spread. The Falcons 6-10, 8-8 covering the spread. Head to head, Tampa Bay is 6-4. Yeah, I can't believe the Bucks are +4 on the road here. Kind of crazy. I don't see anything about Tom Brady not playing. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't see anything about Tom Brady not playing here. And yeah, we got Tampa on a 2-game winning streak. Atlanta coming off an Arizona win here. Yeah, as long as Tom Brady's playing, I still think this game is meaningful here. And I mean, yeah, we're gonna take Tampa +4 on the road in this one here. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Cardinals versus the San Francisco 49ers. Niners opening up as a 14-point home favorite with the over-under at 39.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 4-12, 8-8 covering the spread. The Niners 12-4, 10-6 covering the spread. Head to head, Arizona is 6-4. I mean, yeah, no Colt McCoy, so at quarterback, it's going to be David Blau. Going to be rough. Going to be very rough for him here against this Niners team. Arizona, they are on a 6-game losing streak. Niners, they're 9-1 in their last 10. They're on a 9-game winning streak here. 5.5 a point. We're taking Niners minus 13.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Commanders. Dallas opening up as a 7-point road favorite with the over-under at 40. Dallas coming into this matchup 12-4, 10-6 covering the spread. Washington 7-8-1, 7-8-1 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Dallas is 7-3. Looks like Dak's good to go. Don't see any crazy injuries here. Looks like Sam Howell's going to be the quarterback in this matchup. Dallas on a 2-game winning streak. Washington, they're on a 4-game losing streak. One of those was a tie, but they've looked pretty bad this last month. Give me Dallas minus 6.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Denver Broncos. Denver opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 39.5. Chargers coming into this matchup 10-6, 10-5-1 covering the spread. Denver 4-12, 7-9 covering the spread. Big game for the Chargers, hoping to take that number 5 seed. Don't see any crazy injuries for the Chargers here. Chargers, I mean, they're on a 4-game winning streak. They've looked very good here. Denver on a 2-game losing streak. Chargers 6-2 covering on the road, 5-1 in their last 6. I mean, they're playing good. They're underdogs because they haven't been able to win in Denver here, but a chance to clinch the 5th seed here and lock it up. Man, give me Chargers plus 3.5 on the road, and they're a great underdog play today as well against a bad Denver team. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle opening up as a 6-point home favorite with the over-under at 41.5. Rams coming into this matchup 5-11, 5-10-1 covering the spread. Seattle 8-8, 7-9 covering the spread. Head-to-head, the Rams are 7-3. And yeah, Seattle, must-win situation for them here at home. We got the Rams coming off a bad Chargers loss. Seattle coming off a big Jets win here. Yeah, meaningless game for the Rams. I mean, they've been horrible. Big game for Seattle, and they need to win this one here. And I think they get it done at home. I'm going to take Seattle minus 6 and money line in this one. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. Eagles opening up as a 16-point home favorite with the over-under at 42. Giants coming into this matchup 9-6-1, 12-4 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Philly is 8-2. No Saquon or Daniel Jones here, so they're resting people. No Leonard Williams. Yeah, they're resting people here. Like Jalen Hurts is good to go here. And yeah, with all the Giants players resting and Philly not resting their players here, should be a beatdown for Philly. And going to take Philly minus 16 and money line at home here. Then the last matchup, we get the Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers. Packers opening up as a 5-point home favorite with the over-under at 49. Detroit coming into this matchup 8-8, 11-5 covering the spread. The Packers 8-8, 8-8 covering the spread. Head-to-head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 games. Detroit coming off a Chicago win. Packers on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a big Minnesota win. Big game for the Packers here. Detroit 2-5 against Green Bay, 3-17 on the road against the Packers. I like the Packers at home. They have so much momentum riding into this game. They've been playing very well here. Big game for them to close out the season. And I'm going to take the Packers minus 5 and money line at home. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.